Hello, my name is Cassandra Mankwa and welcome to my Capstone reflection. It is vital to conduct reflections when undertaking any project as it helps one understand the efficiency of their project. The subsequent reflection will document my analysis of the Capstone project and identify ways that I have benefited from creating the intervention plan. Contribution of intervention to patient group. I chose to focus my intervention on hypertension management as these patients experience numerous challenges brought on by the disease. Further, hypertension is a precursor to significant life-threatening diseases. Thus, I wanted to lower patient blood pressure and help them identify self-management techniques that will help them when they cannot afford healthcare services. Therefore, when I implemented the program, I asked my patients to provide feedback. I received numerous feedback from both the patients and their family members. The family members were delighted that patients were receiving more patient-centered care and saw this improvement as crucial to reducing hypertension prevalence in the community. On the other hand, patients provided positive feedback and identified challenges they face while following their treatment regimens. The Agency for Healthcare Research and Quality explains patients' experience as the range of interactions that patients experience within the healthcare system while patient satisfaction meets clients' expectations. Therefore, patients claim to have experienced improved, timely, and quality care, which increased their satisfaction with the providers and facility. Their satisfaction was also attributed to the patient education as they did not need to seek additional information online, which can be misleading. Another patient expressed that they had red apple cider vinegar and could help reduce high blood pressure. After debunking similar myths, patients realized that education from healthcare providers was essential to improve their health outcomes. However, some patients expressed that money constraints and workplace environments hindered their strict adherence. Some patients worked in high-stress environments that required them to work long shifts, thus avoiding caffeine or reducing stress was challenging. Moreover, organic foods are relatively expensive. Therefore, patients from impoverished backgrounds find eating fruits and whole food difficult. Use of evidence and peer-reviewed literature. Peer-reviewed literature is considered scholarly and credible, especially if it is up to date since the healthcare field is continuously changing. New treatments are being adopted, disease patterns constantly change, healthcare bills are getting amended, and political reforms affect care provision. For this reason, I had to ensure that my intervention used up-to-date literature from scholarly peer-reviewed journals to ensure I incorporated the latest ideas and content on managing hypertension. The Capella Online Library was a welcome source of wealth of information, which significantly reduced the time I would have used going through numerous databases and websites looking for relevant and credible sources. However, how intervention leverage healthcare technologies. My intervention successfully leveraged healthcare technology to help improve patient outcomes and enhance communication with the patient group. Electronic health records, a secure means of communication among caregivers, ensured patients receive coordinated care. Providers had access to very detailed patient records with messages from providers, which eased the decision-making process and personalization of treatment regimens. Patients also had wearable technologies that monitored their blood pressure and at-home monitors. These provided insights to care providers on the effectiveness of self-management activities. Further communication platforms like Skype ensured patients could frequently communicate with their healthcare team, which improved patient outcomes. Influence of health policy. Health policies from national organization or government help govern care provisions and safeguard patients' rights and access to quality, affordable care. Various policies impacted my intervention, development, and implementation. The Health Insurance Portability Act. The Health Insurance Portability and Accountability Act was fundamental to the development of this intervention. Since practitioners were using patient records as secure communication channels, I had to ensure that patient private information was not misused. I collaborated with administration and relevant care providers to incorporate safeguards to ensure patient information was only accessible to relevant practitioners and individuals that patients had given consent to access. The Affordable Care Act requires practitioners to offer quality care at affordable rates. The provision thus compelled me to find the most effective means of providing quality evidence-based care to the patients. I therefore had to incorporate various elements of telehealth and community resources to help patients have increased access to affordable care. Moreover, although the state-initiated provisions of the Board of Nursing, the Nurse Practice Act affected the intervention. Nurses are expected to advocate for their patients and offer quality care to improve patient outcomes. These provisions made me identify hypertension patients and create an intervention to solve and help them manage their health problems. Further, all baccalaureate prepared nurses are expected to use their position to advocate and implement policy provisions. Through the intervention, I implemented various elements of healthcare policies. I also advocate for my patient and population by informing lab-based of the unique position. Hypertensive patients have to ensure their position and to access care are considered when proposing or amending healthcare bills. How project met initial predictions. The project met most of the initial predictions I had. Initially, I believed that the project would require me to commit most of my free time. This was true as I had to juggle the course, my job, and drafting the project. I spent a lot of time doing the project as I wanted it to help mitigate the increasing hospitalization and readmission rates of hypertensive patients in the facility. I also predicted that the project would result in improved patient outcomes. This was realized by the significant number of people who could lower their blood pressure in the population group. Further, patient safety was improved through the intricate care coordinated activities the multidisciplinary team members engaged in. I also expected that patient satisfaction and experience would improve throughout implementing the program. The intervention improved patient satisfaction and experience as the patient explained that in interacting with their care providers over various communication platforms increased their access to timely care. At the same time, the brochure ensured easy access to information. Unfortunately, I had predicted that about 90% of the population would adhere to the treatment. However, the prediction was not met. About 30% of the population struggled to meet their treatment plan. Issues like access to community resources, patient financial status, and work environment made it challenging. Therefore, if I ever implement the project again, I will thoroughly evaluate the patient and their neighborhoods to ensure that treatment plans are easy to follow and access quality care. Impact on personal and professional growth. I have experienced immense personal and professional growth from taking the RN to BSN. program. Professionally, I have gained a lot of knowledge on how to deal with diverse population, incorporate policy factors when offering care to patients, coordinate care, and provide best practice solutions to improve patient safety, enhance quality, and improve overall outcomes. These elements have thus changed how I offer supervision to my patients as I consider everything. I have learned to ensure I offer my patients the best possible care. I have also learned that I can avoid dilemmas when offering care by using the American Nurses Association ethical guidelines to provide the best quality care, respect my patient rights, and avoid breaking policy and professional regulations. Personally, the program has increased my communication skills and helped me grow as an efficient care coordinator, creating opportunities for a multidisciplinary approach to dealing with hypertension helped me understand the importance of effective communication, ensuring everyone does their job within the right time, and employing strategies in care coordination. These are essential traits that nurses should possess as they strive to offer patient-centered care based on evidence-based practice solutions. Having studied hypertension and interacted with a huge patient population has increased my awareness of how social determinants of health interaction with people's quality of life. I am now all equipped to handle varied patient populations and create treatment plans tailored to their specific issue to help manage or cure patients, improve their quality of life. Thank you.